This video is for the man who feels stuck, but can't afford to stop. You wake up early, not by choice, but by responsibility. You have a family, children, bills. You are not trying to find yourself. You are trying to survive your responsibilities. And from the outside, everything looks fine. You are working, you are providing, you are doing your role. But internally, something feels off. Not dramatic, not a breakdown, just a quiet question. Is this all my life is going to be? What you are feeling is not random. It is not weakness. It is not failure. It is a known psychological pattern, often called midlife transition. Not crisis, transition. Because something inside you is shifting. Tony Soprano had power, money, control, authority. Yet, he suffered from panic attacks. Sudden, intense, unexplained. Doctors found nothing wrong physically, because the source was psychological pressure. Tony reached a point where external success no longer matched internal meaning. This mismatch is one of the main triggers of midlife distress. In your early life, your brain is driven by growth. You chase progress. You chase improvement. You chase status. This is strongly linked to dopamine. Dopamine rewards movement. Forward motion feels good. But after a certain age, this system weakens. Not completely, but noticeably. The same achievements do not create the same satisfaction, because your brain starts shifting its priorities. From how do I grow to why am I doing this? At the same time, your perception of time changes. In your 20s, time feels infinite. In your late 30s and 40s, time becomes visible. You start calculating. Years passed, years left, opportunities taken, opportunities missed. This creates psychological pressure because now every decision feels more important. Carl Jung described this clearly. Life has two distinct phases. The first phase, building a functional identity, career, income, social role. The second phase, searching for meaning, purpose, inner alignment, psychological integration. The problem is, most people continue living the first phase while being mentally in the second. This creates internal conflict. This process becomes harder in unstable environments. Economic pressure increases. Job security decreases. Costs rise. This means you cannot easily pause. You cannot experiment. You cannot start over. Even rest feels risky, because time off can affect income. So instead of exploring change, you maintain stability, even if that stability feels empty. This creates a very specific tension. You need stability, but you also need meaning, and these two don't always align. So you continue functioning while internally questioning. This is why the feeling is quiet, persistent, difficult to explain. The solution is not escape, and it is not dramatic change. It is adjustment. First, reduce unnecessary complexity. Not everything deserves your energy. Second, shift from external validation to internal clarity. What matters to you must become more important than what looks successful. Third, focus on direction, not speed. You don't need to move faster. You need to move more accurately. Fourth, accept limitation. Time is not unlimited, and this is not negative. It improves decision-making. What you are experiencing is not collapse. It is awareness. Your system is updating. Your priorities are shifting. And the discomfort is part of that transition. You are not lost. You are in the phase where your life stops asking what you can build and starts asking what it actually means.